Hello and welcome to Lebanon Photos of the Week, 7 to 13th of May. We have selected 33 photos that sum up this week's most important and interesting events, so sit back and enjoy. Policemen walking towards a protest in HAMZEH Street, in Beirut, Lebanon. Protesters stage a sit-in to voice their rejection of the summoning of security services against journalist Ayman Sharoof, in front of the Justice Palace in Beirut, Lebanon. An elderly woman standing in front of policemen during a protest in Beirut, Lebanon. A policeman writing a ticket for a driver who didn't comply to security measures to help ward off a coronavirus disease resurgence in Lebanon. MP Slimane Franhay speaking during a press conference in Lebanon. Demonstrators shout slogans calling for an independent judicial system outside the Ministry of Justice in Beirut, Lebanon. Hospital staff dance to the music of a band entertaining elderly patients in confinement at the Siblin Governmental Hospital, Lebanon. An anti-government protester yells as riot police stand guard in front of the Ministry of Economy in downtown Beirut, Lebanon. Bikers take part in a rally dedicated to the 75th anniversary of the victory over Nazi Germany in World War II in Beirut, Lebanon. A member of the security forces giving his middle finger to protesters during a demonstration outside the Ministry of Economy in Beirut, Lebanon. People shop at a crowded souk as the government ordered most of the country to shut down again for 4 days to ward off a coronavirus disease, COVID-19, resurgence in Sabra, Lebanon. Mask-clad boys hug each other while playing football amid the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, in front of the Camille Chamoun Sports City Stadium in Beirut, Lebanon. Medical staff celebrate International Nurses' Day outside Beirut Governmental Hospital, in Beirut, Lebanon. A man walks by piles of garbage in Beirut, Lebanon. Worshippers observe social distancing at Friday prayers at Al Amin Mosque in Beirut, Lebanon. People walk along Beirut's seaside Corniche, after the government eased some restrictions on public life, in Beirut, Lebanon. Anti-government protesters wave flags, carry placards and shout slogans during ongoing protests against Lebanese government in front of the parliament in Beirut, Lebanon. Workers of the Beirut municipality conduct a sterilization campaign to prevent the spread of the coronavirus in Beirut, Lebanon. An anti-government protester carries a placard and shouts slogans during ongoing protests against Lebanese government in front of the Lebanese parliament in Beirut, Lebanon. American citizens who were stranded abroad due to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic arrive at the Lebanese border coming from Syria on their way to Beirut airport to return to the U.S., in Lebanon. A man prays as he wears a mask and gloves as a preventive measure against the spread of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, outbreak, as mosques reopen their doors for Friday prayers, inside in Lebanon. Anti-government protesters shout slogans during a protest to demand the release of their fellow campaigners, who were arrested during a protest in front of the Franzbank branch last week, at HAMZEH Street in Beirut, Lebanon. An elderly woman shows appreciation to entertainers at a retirement home at Ain Wazin, in the Shu Mountains, in Lebanon. The columns of the Roman Temple of Jupiter are lit with the symbols of the Red Cross and Crescent, to show appreciation for all medical and healthcare staff, in Baalbek, Lebanon. A Syrian refugee girl wears oversized shoes as Lebanon extends a lockdown to combat the spread of the coronavirus disease. COVID-19 at a Syrian refugee camp in the Bekaa Valley, Lebanon. Christian worshippers maintain social distancing as they attend a Sunday Mass following the reopening of St. George Maronite Church amid the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, in Beirut, Lebanon. Nurses gathered to attend a Mass celebrated by a priest in the coronavirus COVID-19 section of the hospital, in Ashrafiyeh, Lebanon. Participants of a demonstration on motorcycles in support of former Prime Minister and leader of the Future Movement Saad Hariri in front of his house in central Beirut, Lebanon. A waiter takes an order at an outdoor terrace of a restaurant as the country eases its coronavirus lockdown in Beirut, Lebanon. Anti-government demonstrators with parents' committees during a sit-in protest in front of the Ministry of Education in Beirut, Lebanon. A man on a rooftop in Beirut, Lebanon. Fishermen dangle their lines to catch fish at Beirut's seaside Corniche in Lebanon. An anti-government protester holds a placard during a protest to call for French authorities to cancel financially help to a corrupted government, near the French embassy in Beirut, Lebanon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.